And honestly, I wish I could laugh at this message, but I can't. It's not funny. Maybe we'll find something to laugh about. I did feel quite emotional, so I would say that this could be past energy or this could be current energy. Because of Mercury retrograde, it's kind of difficult for me to tell if it's happening now. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you're seeing this, this is definitely going to be a message for you. Okay, so your divine masculine is feeling like they're feeling like you're detached, and although they might, like, I get the vibe that it's like they do find that to be attractive, right? But there's a sadness attached to that, right? And it's like they're taking you being detached, like not in a good way, you know? So I don't know. And I'm also hearing, well, sometimes. So let's just see what's up with your energy. Okay, how are you detached? Whoa. How are you detached? Okay. Why are you doing this, right? Wow. So you're detached because we have lover here. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So it's, I think you're sort of like detached because it's like you need a second, right, to recollect on your heart. All right, divine feminine. All right, divine feminine. How y'all doing? All right. On this great timeline, if you're watching this, you are amazing. Don't forget to press subscribe and click that notification bell so you never miss any of my timeless readings. So Valentine's Day could be significant. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it's like you're detached, or if you are coming off this way, it's because you don't want a fleeting attraction. Right? You don't want to self-sabotage this connection. You want a lover and a friend. And I'm really getting that if you are detaching, it's because you are overwhelmed with emotions. All right? Period. And one of the ways you're going to know this is true is because you love yourself, right? And you're just like, woo-sa. Okay? Your vibe is coming off very woo-sa. Like, let me calm down. Let me make sure that this is love and not lust. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why my voice just wanted to do that. Okay, someone here could be in the arts, like dramatic arts. Okay, let's see how is this affecting your divine counterpart, your divine masculine. Okay. And what do they find sexy about this? All right, even though it kind of hurts their feelings. All right, that's too many. So we have mediator. Okay, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Okay, so they're really trying. They're trying to keep their inner child and their ego and then their day-to-day task, right? Their emotions in check. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this illustration. Your divine masculine is really trying to be understanding. I get the vibe that, you know, them being a negotiator, they're usually the ones that are in charge. But because of your romantic feelings, right? Because of them being aware of how you feel, they could also be kind of having a bit of a poker face and pretending like they're not hurt about this situation. Okay, or they could even mirror you. All right, they could be getting advice from someone, right? That's what I'm seeing in this illustration. And man, all I can tell you right now is, wow, they have deep, deep, deep feelings, like super deep feelings for you, okay? Let's get some more information with the tarot, right? And see, I'm just really curious to get down to it, all right? How are you detached, okay? If you are feeling detached, my goodness, wow, amazing. You know what it is? It's like you are, I'm just gonna say that, you know, oh my goodness, I just get the vibe that you're terrified. Now, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that this is, you know, self-sabotage, but I would just say that this is like, you kind of want to be chased. That's the vibe that I'm getting, okay? Cats could be significant. Puppies could be significant, okay? It's like you kind of want to be chased, and you're willing to take a major risk of detachment in order to receive, because you want real love here, all right? You see how in this illustration, it's like her back is sort of like, it looks like it's walking away from something, but it's actually moving towards the lover, right? It's sort of like, she does look, this is definitely divine feminine. Strawberries could be significant, and flowers, also hiking could be significant, okay? Someone could have recently gotten a haircut, all right, or changed up their hair color, all right? It's like you're detached, and that's how you're coming off. That's you are this way, and you feel this way because you feel that what you're seeking is the truth. You could be a seeker. You could be seeking knowledge, information. Some of you could have just gotten out of, you know, a long-term marriage, or could even be a relationship, right? If that's not the case, then it's just sort of like, this is your first time sort of being alone, you know, after being in a long-term connection, something like that, okay, is coming through. I hope that didn't get long-winded, right? Someone here that you're dealing with, definitely they want the spiritual tea, all right, and I'm here to give it to you. Let's get one more for you, and then we're gonna pull two for your divine masculine. How are you detached, okay, and why? Or how you may be coming off this way, all right? What is the spiritual tea? Yes. Ooh, honey, hunty. Oh my goodness. All right, look, you got some really deep emotions here, all right? And you don't want them to be seen. I don't know why I just laughed at that. That I feel that in my heart chakra. You know, I understand how you feel, and we're gonna find out why that is, but that is what I am getting. It's like your emotions run so deep. It's like, whoa. And you're also being guided by your spirit guides, okay? So if you have spirit guides, ancestors, non-local high vibrational beings, right, or entities, they are guiding you to hold tight, all right? There's something that you need to see, or you need to find out, or right, and that is why you are detached. And also you could be just receiving tons of spiritual downloads. Also, it could have something to do, because I look at the moon as cyclical, so I'm seeing this as maybe this could be Mercury, right? It's retrograde until the 29th. You might just be guided, okay, to be detached right now, okay? It could be a spiritual practice as well. However, overall, I'm getting that, yeah, you simply, you could be in love or falling in love, and you just want to make sure that this is safe before you kind of like jump off of this cliff, you know? into the love zone. All right. Now let's see, how is your detachment, right, affecting your divine masculine? Okay, and also why do they find it sexy? It's like it hurts their feelings, but they find it attractive at the same time. So let's see why. Wow. Okay. You know what I'm getting when I see this? I'm getting the vibe that they actually see you as their equal, okay? The Queen of Swords has really strong masculine energy, all right? You just won't let up. Like, it's like, you're like, you have become this butterfly, but it's sort of cloaked in your emotions, right? So yeah, they do find that. They find your intellect to be insanely attractive, okay? But at the end of the day, look at how this sword is up. It's just like, I don't know, like, they really can't fool you, right? So if there's been anything that, you know, they've been trying to conceal, they kind of feel like, yeah, that's hot, but it hurts their feelings, you know? I'm definitely going to get into some advice about this situation, but what I will say, look at this throne, all right? Look at this energy here. Cowboy boots could be significant. Butterflies could be significant. There's something about you that has changed, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say, all right? Now, let's see. What else? All right, how else are they feeling? Okay, what's sexy, but at the same time kind of hurts their feelings, all right, when it comes to you being detached. Then we're going to see what the overall energy is. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I don't know. Listen, this person, you really do put them on edge. I don't think that, I get the vibe that they're used to being able to kind of work things out, seek out counseling, get advice, or figure things out. There is something about you that they just can't figure out here with this Queen of Swords. And then we have this Nine of Swords. Now, for some of you, you might have walked away from this person in the past. You might have cut them off, or they might have watched you cut other people off, right? And they do have a low-key, and I'm literally seeing and hearing a low-key fear of abandonment, all right? I'm telling you right now, all right? If this is your reading, definitely let me know down in the comments. Okay, let's tap in and see what is the overall energy between the two of you right now. Okay, I definitely want to get more in depth. Okay, look, we have the moon again. All right, so I feel that the overall energy is you both are feeling like there needs to be some sort of change in the pace of your connection, right? Or the emotional status of your connection, right? Or even something physical, okay, needs to take place, all right? What is it that you guys are both feeling at this time? All right, what's the overall energy? And you're both really trying to use your intuition. I also get the vibe that neither one of you want to let this connection go, okay? Or you want to work things out. Let's see. Look at that. Yeah, because I feel that you want to marry this person, or you want a long-term commitment with this person. You could even feel as though you want something in writing with this person. You could be feeling a very strong spiritual connection, okay? Now, let's just get one more for the overall energy, all right? Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Well, I would say with the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This is like, this is mental spark. This is sexual frustration. So you guys could just be feeling kind of sexually frustrated. Like it could have been a while since you got it on, since they got it on. I think that you both are really thinking about it's time to take some sort of action. Okay, because I'm hearing action Jackson. Okay. Don't know what that is. Maybe someone likes fast cars or just thrillers, like excitement is what I'm getting. But I'm definitely, like, my heart rate is going up and my palms are getting a little sweaty. And I'm noticing that this King of Wands has their flag out. And it's like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And you're over here like, okay, catch me if you can. That could be the vibe. But what I really feel on an intimately, I feel that there is a real camaraderie in terms of like actually someone playing their role. Like the masculine literally wants to chase, and you, divine feminine, all right, your person wants to chase you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that's cute. That's real cute. All right, I'm not necessarily mad at that, but I would like to see what are some challenges. Okay. Ooh, what is hurting your divine masculines? All right, feelings, because I just get the vibe that I don't know. I hope it's just Mercury retrograde, because I do not feel like crying right now. I really don't. I don't feel like crying, but this reading makes me feel like that. Oh, I see. Okay, reconciliation. Yeah. So, you know what it is? It's like, they could be worried that someone from your past is coming back, or you changing your mind on them, okay? And they just hope that they're right. They really hope that, like, let's say you guys had some issues. They really hope that you want this reconciliation. Oh my goodness. I feel that they're losing their appetite over you. They're losing sleep over this. Girl, I'm just being your friend right now. Do not do this, okay? Let them know that you care about them, okay? Let them know you care, if you care, and if you feel guided to. But let's just see. That's just me. I'm being soft right now. I'm like, I don't want you making this sweet divine masculine cry, okay? That's the vibe that I'm getting. They feel really sweet, but they also feel terrified at the same time. That's kind of hot. All right, so let's just see what are some of the challenges. Oh, the zodiac signs really quick. We have Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, really strong Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, really strong Aquarius. All right, but could be any sign. All right. So far, let's see what are some of the challenges, okay, that they're feeling, and how are you hurting their feelings. Wow, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I feel that they're used to, like I said, you know, hiring people to do their biddings, you know, overseeing things. I'm seeing a drone in my third eye. Okay. Just overseeing situations. This is giving heavy emperor energy. And it's like, oh my goodness. It's like their spirit guides are telling them to chill and to trust the process, but for whatever, it could be difficult for them to kind of control their mind, depending on where their Mercury placements are in their chart, depending on where their Venus placements are in their chart, right? There are a ton of significant factors why, you know, letting go of control issues. They could just be a boss. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be someone who is in charge, and that could be difficult for them, okay? However, they are allowing it to unfold naturally, but they're definitely seeking some sort of spiritual guidance here. I see this with the Hierophant and the angels here in the background. 3 angels could be significant. 3 wise men also could be significant. There could be like 3 wise men in their life. One of them, okay, could be married to their sister or their cousin, right? Okay, there's a little girl here, like a niece or something like that. They could be, you know, they have a time frame of when they want things to happen. Wow, so many messages coming through. Definitely let me know if this is your reading. Okay, so yeah, what's hurting their feelings is yeah, they know that they have to give your situation, they have to give your relationship a chance. They have to give your connection a chance. And they have to work on the partnership. I feel like they might have tried to walk away. And it's just like the more that they try to detach, right? Because they feel that you're detaching, right? Which is technically really just an illusion. You're just waiting, you know, because you're actually in love with them here, right? This is so funny, all right? On the bottom of the deck, we do have very soon. So I feel like that's something positive to sort of look forward to. And that is the challenge. It's like, the challenge is like trying to put a time frame on, you know, when for them, right? And if this is your reading, please let me know down in the comments. You could definitely send me your favorite flower, okay? Flowers are coming through heavily in this reading, and I'm telling you right now, you're gonna receive your flowers from this person, all right? They're gonna let you know that whatever you did, whatever you are doing in your detachment, even though it might feel like it's not a good idea, this is so healthy for your relationship. You choosing to, you know, you making a decision to choose yourself. Because I do get the vibe that maybe they played a game where like they wanted you to chase them, right? And you had to, you know, get that ass back in line. You know, it's like, I don't know why I'm saying that, but maybe that resonates for someone, right? But let's just see, how are they currently feeling? All right, how are you currently feeling about them right now? How are you feeling about your divine masculine at this time? Okay, how are you feeling about them? The honest truth. Oh my goodness. Okay, honestly, it's like how you're really feeling about them at this time is you're terrified, okay? You are. If you're seeing this card, it kept flipping out. So that's what I'm seeing here. You're terrified to lose them. Now, do they know this? I'm not sure. I don't know. You guys let me know. But that's how you feel, okay? For others of you, you feel like if they are dealing with anyone else, if they got something else going on the side, if they're trying to play you, it's just not gonna work. It's just not. You just don't want to be played, you know? Now, am I saying that this is the way to go, or this is just what I am seeing? Okay. Yeah, I just feel that you don't want to, like, this is not gonna be you know, yeah, a third party situation. You know, it's not about to be that way. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying not to be so brass, all right? I'm trying to lay back. You know, you guys know that I have Mercury in Aries, and sometimes, like, it's just, I'm like, whoa, calm down, all right? I'm just being your friend right now. I can see that, yeah, you could be feeling like, I want this reconciliation with you, but at the same time, I also don't want to be hurt. If I give you my heart, like, you know, that's what I'm getting. Let's get one more for how you're feeling. We're gonna get 2 for them. All right, how are you feeling about your divine masculine? I'm trying to tell you right now. You're like, as long as you're on my side. As long as you're on my side. If you're not on my side, get the f out of my sight. That's what I'm getting. And I do feel that you feel that they are on your side, okay? You could also be feeling like they need to make some sort of decisions and choices. This could even be, you know, lifestyle choices, all right? Like, it could have something to do with, like, their phone ringing at certain times, or, you know, just certain interruptions that could be coming up. You could be feeling like this is affecting your connection. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't feel like answering that phone. That's how you want them to be. You want them to be like, I dare you. You're like, I dare you. I dare you to answer that phone. I freaking dare you. Everything is perfectly fine between me and my divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever, right? Now, for you divine feminines, I definitely get the vibe that the interruptions and it's a bit overwhelming. However, the way that I have edited this deck is exactly how I see it, because I am enlightened and because of my extensive healing and consciousness, my high levels of consciousness. I see things as they really are. This is not a third party situation. This is someone who wants to be a third party. This is some outside noise, okay? I'm getting chicken heads. I'm getting, you know, dog without a bone, all right? Bitch with a plan, not going their way, all right? So all you gotta do is just remain positive, if that makes sense, all right? The number 222 could be significant. You're right there. Trust your intuition and follow your heart, and trust your person, trust your friends, all right? If you have people around you you cannot trust, then they might not be for you, if that makes sense, all right? Now, let's move on, because that was like very intense, and I'm just like, what the? All right, let's see. How are they feeling about you right now? We're gonna pull some messages real quick to see what they want to say, and then we're gonna close out with some messages from my ancestors, spiritual confirmation deck for advice. What is your divine masculine? All right, how are they feeling about you right now? Ooh, baby, I can tell you right now, they definitely want to hold you. All right, that's for sure. Let's see, how are they feeling about you right now in real time? Whenever you're seeing this, look at that magnetic attraction. Okay. Look on the bottom of the deck, that's the truth, okay? That's a true story, all right? Storybooks could be significant here. Libraries could be significant. And what is this one? Ooh, let me tell you something right now. I'm literally hearing them be like, fuck that thirsty cat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because of you, you have helped them to see who is for them, all right? Because of your high standards and your boundaries here, all right? How are they feeling about you right now? With this Mask card, they're just like, I am so glad that I finally see the truth, okay? I am so glad, okay, that I don't have to deal with the fakers, all right? The thirsty cats that want to go to Starbucks, that want to go to the bar, that really want my, why am I here, my money, all right? I don't have to deal with the fakers, all right? I have somebody that just loves me for me, all right? Now, I don't know how I feel about unconditional love. Your love is conditional, but it's based on the conditions of your emotional state, all right? That's what they love. They love the fact that even if they're being fake, all right, if they're trying to play games, you're like, what the hell? I'll rip that mask off and I'll take that pizza and I'll take that cheeseburger and I'll take that drink and I'll toss it in the trash right in your face, okay? That's how they're feeling about you. They love how real you are, and they love how you just call shit out. You call people out, and you see things as they really are, okay? I'm just trying to say what I'm seeing, all right? They know they can't lie or hide or conceal anything from you, and they find that to be incredibly attractive, all right? And when I was saying like they want to hug you, yeah, they do. They want to hug you, and they want to hug you soon. They want to hug you. They want to hold you tight. I'm just trying to let you know. And it looks like he's kissing the hand over here. I'm just saying, okay? That's what they want, all right? That's how they're feeling. Now, with that being said, let's tap in real quick and use this deck that I haven't used in a while, okay, to get some messages. What do they want to say? We're just gonna pull 2 cards from here. Wow. They want to F you senseless. What the? I can't with that. I'm just letting you know. That's what they feel like they should do. This is the Instincts deck. I did not create this deck. It's a deck that I purchased. They want to F you senseless? What the? Alright, listen. I don't know. What does that mean? You guys let me know what is that all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Okay. Let's get one more. This deck is not very nice, so I'm just like, okay. This one's not going to tell you everything you want to hear. So let's just see. What is the truth? All right. What do they want to say? One more card. I'm going to close out with some messages from my ancestors. Spiritual confirmation deck. Dress to impress and go out with your friends. All right. So they just feel like you don't need to worry about them. They're not worried about you. They want you to be happy, okay? They want, you know what it is? They love the fact that you let them have a good time. You are a good time. So if you're trusting this person, right? They love that. I'm also getting dress to impress and go out with your friends. It's like they want to take you out with their friends and your friends, okay? It's like a night out on the town, a good time. All right. I'm also getting that they love the way you dress. Okay, so there's something about the way that you dress, and they are impressed. Okay, and for some of you, you could have met them out, all right, on a night, right, when you were dressed to impress. Okay, but how they're feeling and what they want to say is, baby, have a good time. Okay, because when you get home, I'm gonna handle my business, or when I see you, or whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm really feeling guided to leave that there. All right, and let's just get some quick messages, just 2 cards. Anything you need to know about this situation or in life in general. All right, any words of encouragement, all right, from my ancestors, spiritual confirmation deck, and advice that is channeled. Thank you so much. Anything you need to know. Advice. Wow, stop telling them your business. They will never give you the validation that you deserve. I'm definitely getting the energy of just someone around you that likes to gaslight you or just play you like you're not as special or important, but you are worthy. You deserve all of the validation. You deserve chocolates. You deserve cherries. All right, you deserve whatever your favorite treat is. You deserve that and more. That's what they're wanting you to know. And you don't have to tell them, don't tell them anything else. You know this already. This card is kind of a repeating message. So for some of you, just let it go. All right. Let that chapter go with whoever that is that's in your energy. All right, trying to play you, right? Look, going back down memory lane might not be the best idea right now. So with that being said, it's sort of like revisiting, you know, with Mercury retrograde, it's like people from your past coming back and wanting to reflect and bring up old wounds. And it's just like close the chapter, move forward, and keep creating. You have to do something different or new if you want to create, you know, your ultimate reality, right? You can't do the same thing over and over again. You have to do something new. I'm feeling guided to pull one more. You are a survivor, a healer, and a spiritual warrior. You don't need to prove that to anyone. It shows in your aura. People can see it.